Hey everyone, today I'm going to do a post-workout stretch or just a stretch workout to help you increase your flexibility. This will be really great to do after a bar class, either a mat work Pilates class or one of Alex's really hard HIIT workouts. So we're going to start down on the floor. So I'll get you to start laying flat on your back. Just going to take out this recording device because we're going to be curling quite a bit. So you will need a band in this for this class, but if you don't have a band, you can use something like a towel. You could also do it without. The band or a towel or whatever you have will make it a little bit easier just to really get into that stretch. If you don't have anything, that's okay. You can try without. So we're just going to start laying flat on our back. We're going to bring our knees in towards our chest. So we're just going to start making nice big circles with our knees. So I want you to really feel like you're massaging your hip flexors. We're going to do 10 in one direction and 10 in the other. So I'll get you to count yourself, just really taking your time, pulling those knees in towards your chest. Making nice big circles. Massaging your lower back as well. This might feel nice for you in your lower back. Reversing the circle when you're ready. 10 big circles, massaging the hip flexor. Nice big movements, just relaxing throughout this video. Not putting too much pressure on yourself. If you feel like you can't do the stretches, that's okay. It's one of those things, it does take time to get better. All right, we're going to take both knees down onto the floor, or both feet down onto the floor. Get you to extend your right leg. We're going to grab onto our left knee. And again, I want you to bring that in nice and close towards your chest. So what I want you to feel is like you're massaging your hip flexor. We're going to do little circles. Each time I want you to bring that knee nice and close in towards your chest. You might feel it a little bit more than when you had both knees bent. You're going to really feel this into your hip flexor. So just feel like you're massaging that part of your body. When you're ready, you can reverse the circle. So just remembering to breathe as you do this, really getting into that hip flexor. Just making nice big circles. If you want, alternating the circles, which way they're going. You can do 10 in one direction and 10 in the other. Just remembering to breathe. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, nice and slow, 3, nice big movements, massage your hip flexor, 2, and last one. Okay, I want you to grab your band. You're going to keep your right leg out straight. We're going to pop that band around our left foot. You're going to extend it up towards the ceiling. So I want your foot flexed. Your knee is straight. If you really can't straighten your knee, you can have a little bend, but it's much better. You'll feel the stretch a lot more if your knee is straight. If you find that is really too difficult, feel free just to bring your foot forward. You can loosen the band. Otherwise, try and have a nice tight hold on that band, and you're going to stretch out the back of the legs. So pull that in towards you. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, pull that leg a little bit closer. Hold it here. We're going to hold it here for 10 counts. So let's do 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that knee straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take one big inhale. Exhale, try and bring that leg a little bit closer again. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it closer if you can and relax. Good job. Readjust that bend if you need. This time I want you to take it in one hand. You're going to take your leg now out to the side. If you do need 2 hands to hold on, that's fine. Otherwise, let's take that leg out to the side. You can take your opposite hand, press it out to the side to balance you. Keep both shoulders on the mat, and you're going to stretch out through the side of the leg. If you want to hold on with both, that's fine. Whatever feels more comfortable for you. We're holding it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come to the center. Readjust if you need. This time we're going to bring our leg across. You're going to feel this through your glutes, maybe a little bit in your hip flexor, through the back of the hamstring. So bring that leg across. If you need to put your other arm out now to stabilize, you can. Otherwise, holding on with both is fine. Let's just try and keep both shoulders flat on the mat. We're holding it here for 10, 9. Remember to breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull that a little bit closer to you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the center. Good job. Take that band off. We're going to stay with that leg. Let's pop that leg, so left leg on our right knee. We're going to grab onto our thigh or onto our shin and pull that leg in towards you. So we're going to stretch out our glutes now. If you want, you can gently press that knee away, opening up through the hip flexors, stretching the glutes. That's it. Remember to breathe. Taking one big inhale. On the exhale, bring that leg a little bit closer. Stretching out our bottom. This is really great to do these stretches, even if you haven't done a workout. It's just a nice way to really loosen up the body. We don't often spend time stretching. We often spend more time just working out. So this is a really nice way just to lengthen those muscles, and a nice way to just kind of center yourself and have a little break from, I guess, working out all the time. So we're going to now bring both knees across each other, and I want you to bring, so grabbing onto both knees, I want you to bring your knees in towards you, and you'll feel this in a slightly different part of your glute. Stretching out your bottom, press this underneath knee in towards, so you're really stretching your glute. We're going to hold it here. Remember to breathe. Let's hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's bring both legs down. Good job. Let's extend that left leg out now. We're going to do all that same movement on our opposite side. So let's start by grabbing onto our right knee. We're going to make nice big circles with our knees. So I want you to feel this through your hip flexor. You're massaging. Press that knee in towards you, making nice big circles. That's it. Good job. When you're ready, reverse the circle in the opposite direction. Just feel like you're really massaging your hip flexor each time you pull that leg in towards you. Reverse the circle again if you like. You can do as many as you want. If there's a particular stretch, reverse the circle again. If there's a particular stretch you really like, feel free to pause the video and just stay doing that stretch for a little while. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming down to rest. Good job. Grab onto that band. Let's pop the band on that right foot now. Extend that left leg out. We're going to bring that leg in towards our chest. So try and have your knee nice and straight. Have a nice strong hold on that band. Take one big inhale. On the exhale, bring that leg a little bit closer towards you. Stretching out through the hamstrings, stretching out through the calves. Take another big inhale. Exhale, bring that leg a little bit closer. We're going to hold it here. Let's hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release if you want. Readjust if you need. We're going to bring that leg now out to the side. So hold on to that band if you want to take your opposite arm to balance you, or you can keep both arms on the band, whatever's more comfortable. We're holding it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the center, swapping over. Let's stretch down the side of our leg. Keep those shoulders flat on the floor. You might be a little bit unbalanced like I was just then. Try and keep both shoulders flat on the floor. We're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pull that band closer. 2, 1, and release. Good job. Take that band off. Let's pop that leg, so your right leg over your left knee. If any of these stretches are too difficult, Feel free, so for example this one, just stay here. You don't have to bring that leg in towards you. If the one where you're holding with the band, you find that too difficult, bring your leg down and just hold. You don't have to move it if you feel like it's too hard. So let's stretch out the glutes, grabbing onto your thigh or onto your shin, pulling that leg in towards you. If you want, you can press that knee away slightly, really opening up through the hips. Let's take one big inhale. On the exhale, let's bring that leg a little bit closer. Stretching out the glute. Take another big inhale. Exhale, bring that leg a little bit closer. Good job. Stretching out the bottom. Holding it here. Let's hold it here for 5 more counts. Let's do 5, 4, nice and slow, 3, 2, bring that leg a little closer, last one, and release. Good job. Give yourself a nice big hug again. We're going to sit on up now. Coming on up, we're going to extend our left leg out, so out to the side, and I want you to bend your right knee. So extending out nice and long, I want you to sit up nice and tall. So wherever you feel more comfortable, if you feel comfortable and you have a lot of flexibility, feel free to bring that leg further backwards. Otherwise, wherever you feel comfortable with that leg. We're going to take our arms out to the side. Reach nice and long to your right side, and then we're going to stretch over our left leg. If you can grab onto your toes, flex your foot, that's great. If this hand can reach in your toes, that's even better. So we're going to hold it here, stretching out through our inner thighs, holding it there. Taking nice big inhales and exhales. You might feel this a little bit down the side of your body as well. Nice big stretch. Remembering to breathe, reaching longer. Let's hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn our body now. So turning slightly towards the leg, grabbing onto those toes if you can. If you can't, just grab onto your shin. We're going to stretch out the hamstrings a little bit more, holding it there. If you can, keep that foot flexed. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, sink a little bit further forward. Holding it there, good job. Remembering to breathe. Let's hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, sink lower each count, 2, 1, and coming to the center. Good job. Swapping over to the other side. You'll always have one side a little bit more flexible than the other. That's totally okay. So let's extend that other leg out. Reach in the opposite direction and reach out nice and long over our toes. Keep that chest nice and open, reaching nice and long, stretching our inner thighs and holding it here. Take a big inhale on each exhale. Try and sink a little lower into that stretch. Remembering to breathe. We're going to hold it here for 10 more counts. So on each count, try and sink a little bit lower. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's turn our body, face our foot now, and stretching over the toes. Holding it here. If you can, keep that foot flexed. If you can't reach your toes, feel free to grab onto your shins, whatever is more comfortable, or even if it's just around your knee, around your thigh, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Try and straighten that leg if you can. We're holding it here. Remembering to breathe. On each exhale, try and sink a bit further forward. We're going to hold it here for 10 more counts. I want you to try and sink a little lower each count. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming on up. Good job. Bring your knees towards the center. We're going to take our heels together now. I want you to feel like you're opening up through the hip flexors, pressing your hips forward, opening up through those knees. Keep the chest nice and proud, roll those shoulders down and back. When you're ready, I'm going to get you to bring your elbows into the side of your knees, and we're going to press those knees down towards the floor, and we're stretching through those hip flexors. That's it, good job. And we're holding it here. Try not to hunch your back. Try and keep a nice straight back. Pressing those knees down. Again, taking a nice big inhale. On the exhale, sink a little bit further forward into the stretch. We're going to hold it here. Let's count for 10. On each count, I want you to try and sink a little bit further forward. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come to the center. Good job. We're going to extend both legs out to the side now. However far you can extend those legs is absolutely fine. So I'll just move backwards so I don't come out of the camera focus. So bring those knees out towards the side. So however far you can move them out is fantastic. So you're going to bring both hands forward. What we're going to do is we're going to walk our hands forward and we're just going to stretch between our inner thighs. Again, I want you to kind of not hunch your back, really press those shoulders down and back. Feel like you're pressing your hips forward. We're going to hold it here. So the further, if you can lay all the way down, that's fantastic. If you're sitting up, that's enough for you, that's fine. Otherwise, just come to a point where you feel comfortable, where you can really feel that stretch between your inner thighs. And we're going to hold it here. So I want you to take one big inhale. Let's exhale, sink forward. Holding it here. Remember to breathe. Let's take another big inhale. Exhale, sink it forward a little bit further. We're holding it here. Holding that stretch. I'm going to count you down. We're going to hold it here for 10. On each count, I want you to try and sink a little bit further forward. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming on up. Good job. Give your legs a shake, bring them towards the center. Going to come on over to your side to finish. So let's come into a 4-point kneeling position to begin with. We're going to press those heels down in towards the mat. I want you to feel like you're opening up through the shoulders, pressing those shoulders away from the ears. Feel like you're tilting your tailbone up towards the sky. So we're really stretching through the back of the legs. If you need a little bend in the knee, that's okay. Otherwise, try and straighten them out and really stretch out through those hamstrings. Holding it here, open up through the shoulders. We're going to walk our hands in towards our feet. Let our head, neck and shoulders soften, sinking forward. Again, if you need a little bend in the knee, that's okay. Otherwise, straighten up if you can. Just letting everything soften here. So your heads feel like there's a weight on top of your head and you're just sinking forward. If you want to cradle your elbows, you can. Rocking from side to side. Just letting everything release. And when you're ready, I'm going to get you to roll up nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Feel like your vertebrae stacking one on top of each other. The last thing to come up is your head. All the way up. Let's roll our shoulder blades down and back to finish. Good job, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a great stretch to do after a workout or even just during a busy week and you feel like you really are maybe a bit stiff from sitting at a desk all day or whatever you're doing in your life. That's a great one to kind of throw in there because we definitely don't stretch enough and it's great for the body. Thank you. We'll see you next time.